The last thing my ex ever said to me was, "You'll never survive without me," which is ironic because he's currently living in his mother's basement. We met in college. He was confident, loud, the kind of guy who says, "I know my worth," but means I need attention. I was quieter, focused, the scholarship kid who triple checks prices before ordering fries. At first, he loved that about me, said I was grounded. Then I got an internship. Suddenly, I wasn't grounded. I was too busy, too ambitious, acting different. He'd make jokes in front of our friends. "Careful, she might leave us for Wall Street." Everyone laughed. I laughed too. Because apparently when a man mocks your goals, it's humor. When you succeed, it's betrayal. One night after a party, he told me flat out, "If you get that full-time offer, we're done. I'm not dating someone who thinks they're better than me." That was the moment I realized something important. It wasn't about love. It was about control. I got the offer. He broke up with me the same day. Told our mutual friends I was cold, toxic, career obsessed. My family didn't help. My mom said, "Maybe you should have compromised." My uncle said, "Men don't like women who act like men." Which was funny because the only thing I acted like was employed. The first year at my job was brutal. Long hours, imposter syndrome, lots of ramen. But every paycheck felt like oxygen. Meanwhile, I'd occasionally see my ex's posts. Entrepreneur. Future CEO. Big things coming. Translation. Still unemployed, but manifesting aggressively. Then came the twist. 2 years later, my company partnered with a startup. Guess who worked there? Not as founder, not as CEO. Customer support. My ex. We had a meeting. He walked in confident. Until he saw me at the head of the table. The look on his face. Chef's kiss. He stuttered. Avoided eye contact. Called me ma'am, which was adorable. After the meeting, he pulled me aside. Said, "I always knew you'd do well." I smiled politely. Then he added the part that made everything full circle. I guess I was just intimidated back then. No apology. Just ego management. Later that week, my mom called. She said, "You were right about him." I asked, "About what?" She sighed. He never wanted a partner. He wanted someone smaller. That was the first time she'd ever said something that sounded like accountability. Here's the part people don't talk about. Success doesn't feel loud. It feels quiet. It feels like not needing revenge. It feels like sitting in a conference room, knowing someone once tried to shrink you, and realizing they're the only one who stayed small. And the last message he ever sent me? "You changed," I replied. "No, I just grew."